For me, it's doing my part to affect some sort of change for my children. I've got my own children that are going to live on this earth, and I'll have grandkids and great-grandkids. So anything that we can do to affect the environment in a positive way, we do.
Roy Chappell started Chappell Supply about 30 years ago in a little green building on Rockwell and Melrose.
With one machine with, I think, $250 worth of inventory. It was his vision to get to where we are today.
From humble beginnings, Roy Chappell and his family have grown Chappell Supply to the largest supplier of pressure washers and wastewater management equipment in the region.
Some of the reasons that I felt like that this type of business would be a growing business in the future was the diversification.
My name's Todd Bailey. I'm the hose sales and production manager here at Chappell Supply. What we do is make hose assemblies. We make everything from pressure washer hose to tank truck hose. We have a crew of 15. That's all they do is build hose all day long. Well, what we have is it's called a Markin automatic cutoff saw. It cuts with a wet cut. The product that we produce is clean. It can be used immediately, and it doesn't have to be checked for any debris.
Chappell Supply can build any replacement hose in 15 minutes. If it's a stock item, you don't have to wait at all.
My name is Braden Robinson. I'm in charge of the part sales at Chappell Supply. We're selling the products to replace parts inside the pumps, you know, your accessories, your guns, your lances, your nozzles, your quick connects. We're being the part suppliers for all these other companies coast to coast. Not only do we have our own products, but we also supply every other manufacturer in the industry. For every type of machine that they build, we can supply the aftermarket parts for.
I'm Kurt Rumbaugh. I'm the service manager at Chappell Supply. What I do is keep a flow through our service department, making sure that customers are fixed right the first time, getting out there and taking care of them as quickly as possible. That's what I do. The reason we're successful is it's because of the service. And I don't mean my service department, and I don't mean going out and working on machines. That's part of it. I'm talking about from the first time customer walks in the door. It's greeting them. It's what can I help you with? And this may be somebody just coming in to look. It may be someone that has questions. I'm thinking about starting a business. And it's all about service. It's just servicing the customer from the very beginning to the very end.
My name's Drew Harbor. I'm the safety manager here at Chappell Supply. Here at Chappell Supply, we work hard to ensure that all of our employees are trained in the proper safe work practices and operations, whether it be in hose production, all the way through chemical distribution, in order to meet the OSHA, DOT, and EPA regulations.
Chappell Supply and Equipment strives for excellence through safe production, maintenance, and service of all product lines. Here are just a few of Chappell Supply's certifications.
There's only so much fresh water in the world, and we keep reusing that water. And if we can continue to reuse water that we've already used for cleaning projects, it saves the fresh water for you and I.
Chappell Supply goes the extra mile to ensure that all employees are trained in the safe work practices and operations of any and all jobs they perform.
My name is Josh Gilmore with Chappell Supply and Equipment. I'm the water treatment manager here at Chappell Supply. We have customers that recycle their wash water, and we have designed a piece of equipment that will allow them to recycle that wastewater.
Chappell Supply sends crews all over the U.S., serving biological wastewater reclamation systems that have been installed over the past few years, taking dirty water and making clean, reusable water.
We put in biological systems to treat the water and to clean it to where people can reuse it over and over again. And you have very, very little, if any, hazardous material that you have to dispose of according to federal and state regulations. The reason that I feel that Chappell Supply is head and shoulders above our competition is the certifications that we hold, the training that we've put our employees through.
We send our guys out of state to go through a training, and they're not only training to work on power washers, compressors, wastewater systems, but they're also training safety training.
And it's not just the training, it's the key people we have, and everybody works as a team.